What the hell happened here?
Ed 209 malfunctioned.
Is he still alive?
I am afraid not.
OCP sent us a malfunctioning unit. I bet they did that on purpose. And what about the other cop killer? Where did Spike go?
Wherever he went, justice will find him.
My wife, she was with me when they started shooting. I'm sorry. Oh, no. No.
I am looking for a female officer who arrived yesterday with a gunshot wound.
You need to be a little more specific, honey.
Her name is Lewis. She is in a coma.
Second floor. Take the elevator.
That's the VIP section of the hospital.
But there's so much room in there, and we're all cramped up in this little space.
Sir, please calm down.
Hey, Murphy. She's right here.
Another visitor? She's in a stable condition. You know, some think that people in her state can hear what's happening around them even if they don't respond. Why don't you try talking to her? Now, I'll leave you two alone.
Hello, Lewis. Allow me to update you on our case. I know you would hate to be behind on the investigation. I found Officer Briggs. He is dead. Wendell Antonowski has the street vultures collecting bodies. His intent... I opened your present. It helped. Thank you. I could really use your advice.
Take the body downstairs.
But there's no more room in the morgue.
Didn't you hear someone stole a bunch of bodies over the weekend?
A corpse thief? What is this world coming to?
Lewis, you always find a way to help.
I'll keep her safe. Don't you worry about her.
What's our blood pressure?
I've got 40 pow.
Course VFib. Okay, we gotta shock him.
Let's get the ambu bag.
Stand clear. Shock him.
Clear.
All right, no pulse. Let's go intracardiac epinephrine.
Okay, everybody, clear.
Stand clear. All right, I think that's all we can do. Let's call it. What's the time?
6:15.
ROBOCOP, what a surprise. I'm guessing you're here about the missing bodies? No one from the police has come to talk to us yet. I suppose...
Tell me about the case.
Usually, we're pretty packed. There are even some bodies, but a couple of nights ago, someone broke into the hospital. It's been a blessing in disguise, really. We've got so many unclaimed...
Is there any link?
Actually, there is. Our thieves were very picky. They didn't take...
Anything else?
That's it for me, but talk to the security guard in the lobby. He should know more. Now that I'm looking at you, didn't I work on you? I recognize that jawline.
Finally, I've been caught.
What do you know about the disappearance at the morgue?
Sure, I know I'm just a security guard, but I know how you operate. I've seen the show. I estimate the incident occurred at around 300 hours. Multiple perps entered the GMH from the east and then proceeded to the BLE. Then most likely used the EFS to get...
What can you tell me about the...
We caught there later.
You caught him? Where is he?
Oh, I mean on camera. Caucasian male, late 40s, dapper dresser, if I can say.
That was very helpful. Thank you for your cooperation.
No problem. Just because I don't have a badge or a service weapon or a cruiser and partner or even a bulletproof vest, that doesn't mean that I can't be of help to the police.
Yeah, I'll give you that now. Just in 5 minutes.
Good to see you in one piece, Robo. Mr. Becker wasn't happy when he heard about your little trip, but between you and me, what you did, maybe it wasn't an authorized mission, but it can still give us an idea of how your system... Thank you for your cooperation. What's all the commotion?
You all know the procedure by now. They asked for a small funeral, so I expect everyone to give the family...
Briggs was one of us. We should at least do...
Best thing we can do is get those butchers that did this. I want to see everyone in the briefing room in 10 minutes. Now back to work.
Hey, Murphy. You been to the hospital?
Unconscious, but stable.
She'll pull through. I'm sure of it.
It's time to hold OCP accountable. This can't keep happening.
Relax, Kaplan.
He's not wrong.
How many more of us have to end up in the hospital or a morgue before we do something?
It's like Sarge said, we need to get the guy who... Speaking of which, there's someone who might know something. There's a guy in the jail... See you later in the briefing room.
Welcome back, Robo. You have a minute? First of all, I wanted to say I'm sorry that I hesitated back at that steel mill. I already filed a report on the incident to Mr. Beck.
Fucking rad.
As I was writing it, I'd noticed a lot of opportunities to better myself. But considering that was our first mission together, it wasn't all bad, right?
You helped plenty.
I've been getting to know different aspects of being a cop, and there's one thing that I keep Would you mind showing me how you...
Yes, practice makes perfect. Let us not waste any more time.
You want to go now? Yeah, great. Let's go.
There's my favorite law enforcement officer.
I love the smell of this room. Should we start? First, I want to watch you practice. Can I comment now?
No.
I can't help myself. That was awesome.
We are not done yet.
Right. I took so many notes.
Next time, do it quietly. Eliminate...
So that...
Is your service weapon properly...
I was issued this old gun and serviced it according to the manual.
I will try it out.
Sure thing. There you go. Huh. Is everything okay?
Your service weapon is...
I calibrated it. I did...
It is beyond repair. They must...
Huh. I don't think that's in time, but I guess...
A cop must be ready.
Sure.
Why are you in this...
I come here to think sometimes, and the food is better.
That is
Why, thank you. I try very hard to not trot seriously. I was hoping to see you. After everything he did for me, I'll do whatever I can to... He seems pretty good at pitting people against each other. Maybe I'll find some of his
It could be dangerous.
You kidding? On the streets, I'm a samurai. Well...
You are not a...
Yeah, okay. Just remember...
Not again. Why am I always the one that has to do it? It's not fair.
Thanks to ROBOCOP's insubordination...
At your service.
Wendell Antonowski struck a deal with the street vultures at Highland...
A place where, for some reason, we weren't supposed to go.
Be that as it may, we're on the lookout for anyone from... We also know what he's looking...
Yeah, dead bodies.
Dead bodies whose brains are still intact.
Wow, that's even more messed.
We'll get to the whys, but for now we need to focus on catching Spike. He's our connection to Wendell Antonowski. Since they know we're onto them, I'm expecting them to be in hiding.
They're not hiding. Put on Channel 9.
What in the hell?
I repeat, OCP Bank is being robbed by the notorious street vultures. We'll keep trying to get closer for a better view.
All right, everyone back up. I want you all to be at SWAT's disposal.
Sergeant, am I back on the case?
I don't think Becker will give me grief if I let you go save OCP's money. You're reinstated. Everyone, move out!
Oh, look at that. One of the cops was actually bothered to show up. No need, SWAT's got it covered.
What is the situation?
Vultures came up with the great idea of robbing the OCP bank. They've got hostages, and they claim there's a bomb. They must be crazy to think that OCP will just let them leave with their money.
Was there any sighting of Spike?
Not yet. But I'm sure they wouldn't pull such a stunt without their leader.
What is the plan?
Let me make this clear. It's SWAT's plan. You're no part of it.
Then you are going to need a new plan.
With this buggy brain of yours, you think you still remember how to put the heat on them scumbags?
I prefer to serve justice cold.
ROBOCOP, open the gate to 209 units. We'll secure the area.
Weapons, put down your weapon.
I can see your bank job turned out to be quite intense. Ed 209's behaving themselves?
So far, so good.
You should be heading towards the vault. It's through the office area. Gate in lockdown mode in front of you. Find a way to get past it. Try finding the weakest spot in the wall around the gate and breach through that.
Keep your eyes, you can't fall behind! Team strong! Continue forward! Suspect is down! Suspects are resisting! Keep firing!
I knew you were gonna lose. Our line of work is about the team, not the tech.
I've received information that the bank manager is held hostage in the vault.
Where exactly is it?
Find the manager's office, and we'll go from there. It's at the far end of the office area.
Your presence here...
So is depriving thousands of people of a roof over their heads.
Explain.
Delta City. A heaven on earth that OCP plans to build in place of a city of the future where there is no crime or... Do you believe the commercials?
I am working on the...
Then OCP may become the object of your attention. In order to create Delta City, OCP must first get rid of... Now that's a topic I'd rather do a story. OCP offered these people investment in the project. The value of their property would cover the cost of entering the business. The later gains will far outweigh the cost. Suppose...
You do not believe that.
It's OCP. There must be a catch, and I think I found it. I believe that's a loophole that OCP placed in order to scam people out of...
That is only suspicion.
And I need time to prove that my suspicion is true. Time and some of these documents
You can go, but if you continue...
Maybe I should have treated you more like a police officer than OCP's property. Anyway, the city owes you.
I can see you've reached the manager's office. Great. Now look for a switch that unlocks the doors that lead to the vault. If I was a bank manager, I would probably ask for that switch to be installed somewhere around my desk. Now, take the doors behind the desk and turn left. The way to the vault should be open now.
I will not contribute to depriving my grateful employer of his hard-earned savings. ROBOCOP! I knew our founder...
We're not done.
Mr. Becker, you're still...
I only played dead, so I didn't end up like you.
ROBOCOP, you have to defuse it.
I need the support of a
I saw that Orpheus kid playing puzzle games on his... I'll be watching you.
Officer Washington, I am looking at...
A bomb?
There is no time. I will need your help.
Gosh, I mean, I'll do first aid.
Are you looking for a bomb defusing?
Found it. First, okay.
Four connectors with different voltage.
What's the highest voltage?
24 volts. 4 cables, green, 2 reds, and blue.
4 cables? Got it.
It is a C4 explosive and seems to be homemade.
Yeah, that's what I'd expect from the street vultures.
Cables lead to the fuse.
Does the fuse appear to be electronic?
Affirmative.
Okay. So they used this kind of bomb before. According to the diagram, you should detach 3 cables. Start from the one with the highest...
There are 2 different color 12-volt cables.
Okay, maybe this isn't the time, but I'm colorblind.
I will have to improvise.
Just remember, detach the one with the highest voltage first, then proceed down to the lowest voltage.
I will not contribute to depriving my grateful employer.
ROBOCOP! When
Okay.
Four cables, green, 2 reds, and blue.
4 cables? Got it.
It is a C4 explosive and seems to be homemade.
Yeah, that's what I'd expect from the street vultures.
4 connectors with different voltage.
What's the highest voltage?
24 volts. Cables lead to the fuse.
Does the fuse appear to be electronic?
Affirmative.
Okay,
There are...
just...
It was just a minor incident. Ready to get back to business? 'Cause I need to make a withdrawal. Like, now.
Well, I should really check upstairs.
Nonsense. This is OCP. Money comes first. Now, open the vault.
There you go, sir.
Great. Now out of my way. What the hell is this? Where is all the money?
Our founder has most of our capital tied up in a very ambitious and resource-heavy project.
I can't believe old man's blowing all of OCP's money on Delta City.
Have some respect, young man.
Arnold's back with the money in the next... We're leaving.
You should be proud to work for such a great man.
At this rate, soon there might be no one left to work for him. See what I'm talking about?
bank already?
I am in pursuit of the remaining bikers. I have followed them into a tunnel.
So that's how they must have gotten here in the first place. It seems they're retreating into the old industrial area. That must be where they've hidden their getaway vehicle. You gotta hurry. nearby. It's the only building with street access in the area, and it's big enough to store their vehicles. It's your best bet to proceed there.
Roger that. I am listening,
ROBOCOP!
Why did Wendell Antonowski send you here?
We no longer deal with that arrogant prick. We had an agreement. We held our end of it. And apparently that didn't sit well with us. So now we're out.
The only thing you are owed is a
I don't think so. I'm a vulture. I need my...
There he is, the man of inventions.
Before the attack, we all thought our money would be safe at the OCP bank.
Yeah, glad we got Murphy on our team.
I have pertinent information regarding the case.
We'll get to that, Murphy. But right now, it's time for your psych evaluation. Becker will chew my ear off if I don't make sure you take part in it. So go. Once it's over, join us in the briefing room.
What's the big idea?
Piece of junk taser blew the fuse when I tried to charge it. ROBOCOP, is that you? I can't see it.
I am standing in front of you.
Oh, see, ps5 fired our maintenance guy to reduce their cost.
We need to get the power back.
I am equipped to deal...
Follow the cables. They should take you to the fuse box.
So it wasn't a mistake when they didn't send us insulated gloves.
I'm afraid not. Looks like OCP is really cutting costs where it can. God knows what they'll cut next. Or who.
Hey, what's that look supposed to mean?
I'm ready for you, Robo.
Going to build a brand new city where Detroit now stands. Delta City is the only hope that we have.
That's Detroit's shining beacon of hope.
Thanks for the help, Murphy.
All right, let's see what's cooking under the hood. Once I'm done, he's all yours, Doctor.
Hello, Murphy. Congratulations. I've seen... How do you feel about being a
It helps if the criminals know that they...
I suppose it makes... I'm sure you'd love to share this accomplishment with Anne Lewis. You've seen her at the hospital, haven't you?
She is stable.
You cherish that relationship, don't you?
She is.
Just like your family. You're very protective of your
OCP cut me.
And how do you view their decision to separate you from them?
It was cruel.
To everyone involved, I'm sure. Nevertheless, you still think about them, don't you? What comes to... I see. Memories can be painful. Especially when they're connected to the thief that broke into my house. He was an addict who'd come over to steal things to sell so he could... As you can imagine, my last memory of us together is not a happy one. But despite that, I still wouldn't...
I do not remember my family.
These feelings, how do they...
As echoes of... But OCP sees them as...
And now you're afraid that they sent me here to...
Did they?
What you need to understand is that regardless of... Especially now that I understand how important these memories are to you, I will fight for you, and I think this is a good place to end this session. Thank you. I've got plenty to think about for now.
Yeah, just keep following the road.
But the road ends here.
All right.
What was that?
The situation at the bank was contained in a relatively...
When it's their money on the line, OCP will send ROBOCOP, the entire SWAT team, and a bunch of Ed 209.
Anything else?
Wendell Antonowski no longer deals.
That's right. There's been a rift in their...
Spike has proven to be talkative.
That's why I want you all to head to the city and do some actual... The attack on OCP Bank was a desperate move. I'm sure there's plenty of theories floating around. So we need to listen to what the streets are saying.
I know someone versed in...
Talk to him. And, oh, I almost forgot. Murphy, once you're...
The old man himself?
Yeah, he's the closest Detroit has to real-life royalty. Maybe for saving him all that money, he'll knight...
Enough! Head downtown, ask...
ROBOCOP! Over here! You wouldn't want to make the mayor of Detroit wait, would you?
May I help you?
Oh, it's me who's gonna do the helping. You know John Mills, I presume. The OCP puppet who's gonna... I've heard from a reliable source that he's planning to make you the highlight of the... Judging by your expressive face, he hasn't talked to you about it yet? What a slimy bastard. Using your image to influence the good, bud. You know that I've always appreciated what you're doing for our city, right?
I would like to hear...
Just be careful. He's a snake oil salesman that will say whatever it takes to gain your support. I need to go. Whatever you do, make it clear that you are not siding with Mills. You can be sure that they'll twist your every word and use it again. Thanks for the talk, RoboCop. Say no to Delta City. Vote for the neighborhoods. Vote for Kuzak.
You two seem to be enjoying...
Just having a little fun with our fellow dispatch.
Don't worry, I'm sure the kid has a sense of humor.
You're not going soft on us, are you?
That did not sound like...
It's not like he didn't deserve it.
You know that he runs to Becker with a stack of papers every time you two talk, right?
We're just looking out for you, Mert.
RoboCop is getting a face-to-face with the old man himself? I tell him all about how the OCP is fucking us over.
Shiny.
No, you
Got a job.
You wouldn't say a word if you actually met him.
How are you...
Who gives a shit? I heard that you're heading to the city. Once you're out, there's suspicion of domestic terrorism.
Should I assume hostility?
I assume you'll find sensitive data there. Look for it thoroughly and make tenement across the street from the arcade, apartment 12. Now go, I've got to... And remember, if you won't take care of it, another cop will have to. Another cop that isn't quite as...
Hey, you. The old man is waiting for you upstairs. This entrance to the building is off limits. You have to use the staircase. Doesn't matter. Just don't jump. The old man's waiting. So, it's true what they say. You do have some kind of defect.
Oh, it's good to see you, my boy. Leave us. I want to talk to him in private. You have to excuse me for not getting up. I'm in a rather unfortunate state. You did exceptional work at the bank. I want you to know that I am deeply grateful for your service to OCP and the city of Detroit. See, I grew up in this very apartment, or what's left of it. It used to be a thriving neighborhood. Nothing like what you see right now. A new heart of Detroit. Can you imagine?
I agree with all city improvement plans that...
Glad to know you. Delta City's construction is about to start. Finally, the old and frail. Decay and death are terrible things, but I don't have to tell. It really makes me wonder. Has the top...
The only burden it causes is to...
I admire the real reason I've summoned. I'm aware of your instability. That's why I've requested to have people look after you.
I am happy to comply with any activity.
You're a good sport. I can imagine it's not a pleasant experience, but I'm sure that becoming a liability...
That is correct.
Now we've reached an understanding.
My partner has been severely wounded.
I'll make sure she gets the...
Thank you.
I have to say, you brought a lot of hope into this old man's heart. Now, excuse me. I'm not supposed to... Take care of yourself. After all, the peace of Detroit depends on your well-being.
Holy shit! What was that? RoboCop. Not such a piece of junk after all.
Hey, Murphy, are you done with the old man's tea party? Remember to get back in touch with your informer. See if he has any info that could get us back on the biker's lead. Spike is still out there.
OCP wants to raise towers of glass and steel? Go ahead. Just not where we live. I hate the day shift.
Is that true? Mary has to close her restaurant?
2 words. Delta City.
Whoa.
Greetings.
Just browsing to find which movie would...
As working with the police not me.
I need to keep up appearances. Nah, tell me.
I need information.
That SOB. I'll never forgive him. Luckily, there ain't much left of the street vultures after the bank, but now you mention it, I heard about a biker who had a crash near the riverbank just by... So, your best bet is to check out the scene of the accident, or maybe hit up a nearby mechanic to see...
Any witnesses?
There's this crazy old bum who hangs out around there.
Are you positive that he is...
Not so much on it as with it. I'm guessing he must have dragged it to some nearby mechanic to get it back in shape.
You really want...
We owe him. And I think everyone will sleep better once those butchers...
Thank you. You have given me all I need.
I know you're busy, but there's something...
I will not be involved in...
That's very presumptuous of you. The title slipped my mind, and I assume you've got like a database or... So what do you say? Yeah.
If it helps you stay out of trouble, let us...
Yeah, it'll solve all...
What are you looking for?
So there's this movie about a guy with a gun, and there's this bad guy who wants something. I'm pretty sure the title has some biblical reference in it.
You lack vital information on the subject.
Okay, let's start searching. Remember, the title has something to do with the Bible, saints, cosmos. Let's start by checking the thriller and drama sections.
Should we ask the owner?
Forget him. He has no idea about movies. He thinks that Salamanca deserved the Golden Piston for the Best Picture.
I heard that, and it did.
Garden of Earthly Delights?
Oh man, great movie. But the director is a badass. He personally...
We do not need to bow to outside.
Easier said than done.
Do not give in to...
Are you pressuring? That's smart. But let's get back to it, because that's not...
Excuse me,
You can investigate the case of several tapes being overdue.
Did he call us friends? Nice.
Kind Shepherd?
Love that one. You know, that movie could have never happened. But thankfully, his wife picked it out of the trash and...
Everyone deserved. Alex Murphy was...
But he... I mean, you really deserved it. Anyway, I don't want to spoil the mood, but...
Nothing in thriller or drama.
Okay, how about you check in the sci-fi and action section? I'll have a look at horror.
Eve's Flower.
Beautiful depiction of violence.
Do you think violence can be beautiful?
It's just shown with a different sense. You know how they are.
Recognizing beauty in something ugly.
Doesn't pay the bills, though.
You know movies.
Yep. There's not but... What?
Celestial Decay.
Classic. Still waiting for a sequel. But the guy who did that, he said that if he ever did, he'd do a sequels, remakes.
They tend to become
Hard to argue with that. There's been a lot. Anyway, risking to sound like a broken... Hey, I think I found it. I messed up the title a little. It's called Me, Sire. But here it is.
Isn't that the tape we're looking for?
Tape? What? What tape?
You like movies? Do you want to shoot an action movie?
I think I'll wait till it comes out on VHS.
Lights, camera, action!
I need a hand over here!
Do you need assistance?
Watch out, he's coming!
First, I hear a bunch of movie puns. And then...
Where is Pickles?
he ran out the back...
Where will I find...
I don't know. But, homeless or not, you still have to give an address. Try the computer. Maybe you'll find... Who's gonna pay for all this?
I'm sure I'm in the right place, but I can't see my FTO anywhere. Could I have his name, please? Over.
Sure thing. It's Officer Rat. He should be in one of the dumpsters. That's the only place he belongs, if you catch my drift.
Officer Washington, I will be your
Yeah, thanks for the offer, but maybe the others are right.
Ask yourself, do I...
Yeah. Officer Washington, report...
Good, you have your body armor on.
Got it.
Spare ammunition?
Check.
Duty light?
Never part with it.
Good job. Preparation is the most important.
Isn't this the part of the...
Police!
I think that answers my...
Please! I need your...
Set the radio to my channel.
Roger that.
An officer needs to be confident. Straight back, sturdy walk, together with a clear and unshaking voice.
Officers! Thank God.
When responding to a request for aid, watch and learn.
Well...
The second thing is to reassure the... Madam, you do not need to be afraid.
Yes, but it...
The third thing...
I'm quite familiar with the field training manual. Ma'am, could you please...
It's my cat, Fortune.
Do you have any idea where he might...
The only place I can... I've also heard some ruckus coming from downstairs today, but the lights aren't working, and my eyesight's not so good anymore.
Is it okay for us to investigate the...
Yes, it makes an excellent opportunity for low-light training. Let us...
Good luck down there. The cat has that name for a reason. He really brings fortune. So don't you
Turn
come
your
back without
flashlight
him.
on.
Right.
Duty light can be advantageous, but it can also be a liability. Keeping it close to you creates a clear target for the violators. It is good practice to hold the duty light away from your body.
I don't remember reading that in the field manual. Did you get it from a different book?
No, from experience.
Clear. Clear. Hey, I think I just saw the cat.
Go ahead.
Wow. I didn't know I had so much strength in me.
You will never know until you try.
What was that? Ah, man, I walked into a mess. And now my shoes are covered in strawberry jam.
When chasing a suspect, do not rush head first. Take blind corners as wide as possible. Cuts down on being surprised. The fugitive has left a trail. This time, pace yourself. Do not get out of breath during a foot pursuit. You will need stamina to engage the fugitive later.
You're right. Oh, looks like he stopped by the spilled paint can.
Suspect might be intoxicated.
I used to know these kids who gave their cat stomach medicine to make it loopy.
Is there a moral to that story?
Cats are susceptible to substance misuse. Shh! I heard something. I think it's coming from the piano. That cat must be hiding inside. Let me lure it out.
Go ahead.
There it is! It's escaping! Darn it! It went through here, but that's a very narrow passage. Let's try the door. It's locked, but I can try to squeeze through that gap.
Go ahead.
Okay, here I go. It's actually not as bad as I thought. Cool. Now let me get that door open for you. What was that? I'm afraid this time it's a one-way street, Mr. Cat. But where are you hiding? There he is. Oh gosh, Fortune. You look a mess. You think he's all right?
The cat is fine. You can take it back to its owner. I will clean up any remaining mess.
Okay, see you soon.
Washington, do you read me?
Loud and clear. What is your status?
We got a problem. I'm on the second floor and have a visual on multiple armed suspects entering our location. Most of them are heading your way, but I can hear some coming up the stairs.
Do not engage yet. Take your time and find the most advantageous location.
Got it.
Officer Washington?
Sir.
Keep cool. I am coming up to that.
Glad to hear that, sir.
I think I got me. Is it at my leg?
ROBOCOP is here! He ain't human! This is our hood!
I don't think I can hold him off for much longer, sir. We're in, pig. Nowhere to hide now. Drop your guns! Fuck! He got me!
What is your status?
I'm hit!
Remain calm. I am here.
That was tense. I need a breather.
Officer Washington, your performance today wasn't...
Thank you, sir. Means a lot.
You will be fine. It is only a superficial wound.
See? I've told you that cat brings luck. Isn't this just wonderful?
Greetings, citizen.
Sorry, officer, but I got no one to help since my best mechanic got slaughtered. None of you cops did jack about it.
I am here in regards to a fugitive.
Oh, I need to get that car down. Or God knows what might... Can you help me out with this? It's new and I don't know...
Stand back.
Go on then. Let's see how it's done. I thought you knew how to bring that car down. It can't be that hard. It doesn't start. Pop the hood. So, do you know what the problem is?
The coil has been disconnected.
That would explain the car not starting.
Spark plugs are not the main culprit. There is no power. I detected an electric current inside the cooling tank. I recommend grounding it to fix the problem, but I am sure that you knew about that already.
What? I mean, I would never miss such a thing.
Battery is fine, stable, above 12 volts.
That's one thing checked off then. I'm guessing it's an easy fix. It started. We're on the money.
I am best at catching criminals.
You said earlier you were looking...
A biker. Have you repaired...
As a matter of fact, I did. This big, chunky guy showed up. Wasn't really warm and cuddly, but he paid cash in advance.
Do you know their whereabouts?
I don't, but he asked me if I do paint jobs too. Then he asked me to spray a mean-looking bird onto his gas tank.
Why do you think the design...
The page he handed me had other graphics. And, as far as I remember, it had the address of a tattoo parlor.
What was the design?
It was some sort of bird, but I don't know what it's called.
Thank you for the...
Did some idiot confuse the courthouse with a bank again?
No, I heard one of the accused decided to defend himself, but I think he took things too literally.
City Hall is the decaying symbol of mismanagement and corruption. Detroit deserves a fresh start. And the only way to achieve that is to take the city private. Delta City, for our children.
full metal armor and you still want piercings. Hey, respect.
I am not here for that.
A tattoo, then.
How about I bring out your...
Hey, man, no pressure. Anyway, if you're not here for inking, what do you...
A biker called Spike.
I don't serve no bikers.
Are you denying making tattoos for the...
You've got no proof, cop. Now stay... What next? You gonna try to tell me that I'm smuggling nuke in a red inker?
Do you?
You still here? I don't want my customers...
I found evidence of your connection.
I'm not...
Spike and what is left of the street vultures are going...
Ah, fuck. I told him not to come in here when...
Where is he?
He's got a place nearby somewhere.
I am afraid this information is...
His motorcycle must be parked outside. It's some sort of chopper. I don't know.
Wise choice for a scum artist.
Oh, I can't concentrate with all those reflections bouncing off your armor.
Hey, ROBOCOP. Mr. Mills would like to have a word. He's waiting in the car.
Come on, come on. It is an honor to finally meet the hero of the city in person. It's a shame that some say it's because of a lack of team players.
Cooperation among police...
And not just among police officers. I'm glad you look at it that way. As for me, I have always valued team play. My grandfather used to tell me that this neighborhood was a great place for an evening stroll. Kuzak allows the city to be taken over by criminals. He can't stop it because he fails to realize that OCP has... I want to work with you and OCP to improve the city. But to make it a reality, we would need your...
I follow politics.
So you allow others to use you. You are the symbol of the city. Everything you should choose what you want to represent. Only one of these paths leads Detroit to... You say you value team play. We have a common goal. Now, you'll have to forgive me. Now think about what we've discussed. About what we could do for the city.
Is this the right button? Can it hear me?
Yes, sir. He can hear you.
Hey, Silverboy. The tracker says you were near the apartment of that domestic terrorist we talked about.
We should vote Kuzak.
Your memory is probably glitchy, so I figured I'd send you a friendly reminder. Check the place out. How do you guys end these? Over and out?
There's no need...
Over and out.
Ugh.
right?
Talk.
I overheard some torchheads saying that they had a wad of drug money on them and didn't want the cops taking it, so they hid it in one of the VHS. I misheard the title.
You will need even more help for...
Shit. I fucked up. I know. And I get with all that great advice. Just don't give in to... That's a stellar one, dude. But excuse is just one thing.
Which is?
All I need, right? So, let me keep...
Are you asking a police officer to leave you with money from Nuke?
I know you're a police officer first, but can't...
I will leave the money with you, if you spend it wisely.
That's cold-blooded, man. But you're my savior, Tin Man. But what do I do with the money that I'm not supposed to spend on drugs? Like, what's the point?
I'm so glad you're here. I can deal with screams and fights, but this music is driving me crazy.
Still no joy with the broadcast! Fucking OCP is good for nothing. Be quiet, you moron! Yes, we'll get working in no time, Mr. Redwood. I'm sorry. Yes! I won't screw it up.
He's using me, just like he used us. He hired us, but he failed to deliver. That's why we need to get you over.
Talk about a sore loser. You had your chance and you blew it. Now it's the Torchhead's turn. Deal with it, biker bitch. Oh shit, we've got company! You weren't invited. Let's crush this tin can!
You saw it yourself. You needed us. Why? Where? You would never say. Where is it now?
Operator, requesting an ambulance. One unconscious fugitive suffering heavy blood loss. Operator, Wendell's trail leads to the outskirts west of town, continuing pursuit.
First, they can't even connect a few fucking cables, and now they don't even answer.
Shh. It's the new guy. He's waiting for some bigwig to show up. He's planning to do some psycho presentation.
And who is the bigwig?
That's what I want to find out.
Mr. W, we still have no contact with the funhouse.
I'm on the phone. We're ready. I understand, but please tell him that this is not a meeting that can be postponed. I see.
So, they ain't coming, right? Fucking suits!
Keep your anger to yourself, or I'll share mine with you.
Robo?
Who's there? Show yourself!
You'd better not.
As you wish, creep. You are under arrest. Come quietly.
Do you really believe that's what's gonna happen? Take care of him, boys. I'll meet you on the roof.
What's up, metal freak? Forget where you left your car?
You better go, Miss Ortiz. It seems there will be trouble.
You metal fuck! Wanna go first, man?
Fleet total RoboCop!
Alex? Is that you? Come to us.
Yeah, Dad, we're waiting for you. Dad? Are you coming? Dad? Dad, are you here? I'm scared. Come find me, please. Why won't you come for me, Dad? Don't leave me, please. Don't leave me alone. Dad?
Special offers at Juneberry Mall. Now a free gift for engaged couples. Goldfinch Jewelry has a discount on wedding rings. Choose something special. It's a symbol of your love and something for her to remember you by after you decided to get yourself killed and leave your family all alone, Alex Murphy. Don't hesitate. Come and take advantage of our offer.
Over here, Murphy. Dad? Is that you? You look different. You're scaring me. I don't like how scary you are now.
It's not your dad, kid. It's not even a police officer. I don't know what it is anymore.
The remains of my husband, a police officer killed in the line of duty, were used to create some kind of a metal monster. I need to bury it to move forward with my life. Do you have a funeral suit that would fit that empty shell?
Okay. It thinks itself as you.
A cop!
Did you hear? It's true. You're not one of us anymore. You're not human. And you're not a real cop. You're just the rotting remains of
Alex Murphy.
You're something that should
Never
have been. Something
that should
not exist. We have to fix you. We have to erase
you.
And we will. Just come to us. Come to the rooftop.
We're
waiting. Did you hear? It's true. You're not one of us anymore. You're not
human.
And you're not a real cop. You're just the rotting remains of
Alex Murphy.
You're something that should
Never
have been. Something
that should
not exist. We have to fix you. We have to erase
you.
And we will. Just come to us. Come to the rooftop.
We're
waiting.
Have a base. It's the crap that is stuck to our shoe. A cuckoo egg planted by OCP. We need to clear our station of this shit. We must smash that thing. Fire at will. You're not one of us.
Let's show
you
him.
Feel that too, don't you?
Play with...
You're back. There's coffee in the kitchen. Do you like it? The mug.
Dad? Can you fix the camera? I think something's broken. Hey, you fixed it! Remember I'm playing a game this afternoon?
Dad wouldn't miss it, would he?
Pick me up at the station. I'll grab my gear.
Do you really have to go? You look so sexy in that uniform. Why won't you stay a little longer?
Why are you here? Do you not love your family?
No attachments, no leverage. This is a gift.
Don't take him away from me!
Everyone wants to be back home with their families. Be back home.
No!
Welcome, Chopper. Let's take a stroll through your old home.
Go back. Go on with your life like nothing happened.
This is a one-family house built by ZM Industries. It's for sale because the head of the family to which it belonged was shot in the head.
Your family has forgotten you. Why do you want to remember them? You attach yourself to something that is the weakest in you. To the part that's still human.
Have you thought it over? Why not make me an offer?
Why carry this burden? What is your sacrifice worth? Holding on to them makes you weak. Destroy them. Destroy them before they destroy you.
Alex Murphy, the one and the only. I'm here because you have something that belongs to Lewis gave it to me. Lewis is hurt because of you. Because you keep insisting. You think that you are a fusion of me in this metal armor. But you're not me. I'm dead, and I want to finally rest. But your delusions keep tormenting me and my family. I want my badge back. I have it. So I remember. Remember what? The lie? Lewis knows us. She would give it to me. It's mine, but Lewis. I want it. This is mine. Then I'll have to take it back myself.
You are strong enough to take him. Don't forget you have a partner who's counting on you. Take this gift. Don't forget who you are. Alex Murphy.
Get up, Robo. Get up, for God's sake. That's it, Robo. Keep going.
Where's the chopper? The cops will be here any...
Wendell Antonowski.
Haven't
You are under arrest. You have the right to remain silent.
Relax. I'm not your enemy. If I were, you would have already...
You have the right to an attorney.
I wanted to help you. Release you from the burden of your past life, of your memories. But you don't want to lose them, right? Now I get it.
Anything you say may be used against you.
I can give you back those memories. All of them. We should help each other. We have the same boss!
Police!
God damn it, you again?
People need to see this.
Cuff him. He is a cop killer.
Hands behind your back!
Can you hand me my lighter? It's a family heirloom. I wouldn't want to lose it.
You mean this trinket? It'll be safer in the prison depository. You'll pick it up yourself in, I don't know, 150 years?
Plenty of time for rehabilitation.
Top story. Wendell Antonowski, the infamous new guy in town, has been apprehended today. Despite his glitches, ROBOCOP was able to capture Antonowski. The malfunction has again been caught on camera by our own Samantha Ortiz. ROBOCOP's efforts have prompted a public debate regarding its status as a machine. Here's a statement from John Mills, a candidate for the mayor's office in the upcoming mayoral election.
Today, ROBOCOP has done more for this city than the current administration has done in its entire term. That's why I feel that it's time to give something back. If elected, I will be advocating to grant ROBOCOP the status of a free, living human being. That's right. Vote Mills, vote ROBOCOP.
Staying on the topic of OCP, the CEO of Omni Consumer Products suffered a heart attack earlier today. The self-made entrepreneur has been taken to the Gibson Memorial Hospital for observation. His condition is stable. We wish you a speedy recovery.
Wendell's in prison and the old man is on his way out? Could this day be any better?
Gee.
Here's the man.
Congrats, Robo! You caught that bastard!
We are not done yet.
Murphy, come talk to me.
I knew he'd get him. I just knew he'd be the one to bust that asshole. Glad we have Murphy on.
Is that the TV personality I keep seeing on television? Have a seat, Robo. Something not many people know about me.
Is that supposed to put us at ease?
Congratulations on catching Wendell. You seem to constantly be front-page news. I imagine that could take a toll on anyone. How are you dealing with
I am used to it.
Of course. It's not your but the status of a human would make you an autonomous being. Being given human rights would let you fully...
That is not something...
So that's how you view yourself, and the idea of granting you human rights is a very important issue. Many people might have seen some of your glitches, but I have the whole report on the heavy glitches that you suffered before capturing Wendell. The only other time you've experienced anything similar was during the slaughterhouse. That's when your partner was wounded. Now, do you think the severity of those glitches...
My partner is...
I know how close she is. Let's dig a little deep. Your typical glitches are triggered by sensory stimulation. similar to how most people experience. But this wasn't the case with.
No, they triggered.
That's what I suspected. And now tell me.
Corrupted.
I think we're on. Your usual glitches were making you recall memories. No more. We have to differentiate them from those severe Those latter ones are the real problem. But I think I've gathered quite a lot of value.
Hey, Robo, could you stop by the cells on your way to Reed? Someone there wants to speak to you.
If it happens, I'm definitely getting sacked. I've got a degree in robotics, not in human relations.
Sometimes I'm surprised you got a high school diploma.
I'd recognize those footsteps anywhere.
What did you do this?
Well, your buddies found... It turns out that the legal amount...
I can and I...
Yeah, you're the one, but none of this matters. I'm here mainly to...
We
sure did, partner.
Any new leads?
Are you looking for trouble? This is the "they lived happily ever after" part of the story.
Wendell was conducting suspicious activity for someone at OCP. I want to know who.
Shit. I thought you were just looking to... All right. I'll keep my ear to the ground.
Good.
Talk to you later, partner.
Hand, rookie? Actually, I do. Did you hear? The old man had a heart attack.
Seriously? I didn't think he had one.
You're one cold lady, O'Neill.
Murphy, in my office. Catching Antonowski put a smile on a lot of people's faces.
Catching his accomplice.
Exactly. And when everyone realizes that we don't want that. So who do you think it is? Do you suspect that Becker's on Wendell's...
It has to be.
Then you won't like what I've got to say. Becker wanted to meet you. You're supposed to...
A rather unusual...
That's why I'll get Officer Washington to listen in. By the way, how do you feel about...
Despite shortcuts...
That makes me a little less anxious about signing him up to look after you. I'm skeptical of anyone that OCP tries to first Becker, then Washington. And let's not forget about Dr. Speaking of which, Dr. Blanche, is she...
She is...
Good. That's good to hear.
I will meet Becker, but there is a...
Sure thing. Officer Washington!
Yes, sir.
You've got a new assignment.
I'm ready and willing.
Did you watch the game yesterday? I don't know what's wrong with our team. We're losers.
Throw the TV out the window, but it was too heavy. I pulled a hamstring because of that.
Wait, why are you asking me about my liver and kidneys? They shot me in the leg.
We can offer
She's waiting for you, Murphy.
and additional benefits if you decide to sell.
Just get the bullet out and let me leave.
Come on, give me the skinny. I want to know everything.
Ah, Murphy, we started the party a little early. I hope you don't mind.
Sorry, partner. It's my fault. I just gotta hear what's happening at the precinct.
And you come. If you don't think a strike is brewing, you know what? Let me get this grouch out of here so that you. Okay, I'm going. Feel better.
You look well.
I gotta admit, I sleep better now. But what about you?
I still see things.
You know, ever since Antonowski, I don't think I've ever seen you. I just know how it affects me. The fact that he's the brother of one of those guys who shot...
We should not let the past haunt us.
Easier said than done. His presence reminds me of the day that I often think that maybe if we didn't split up that day, things...
You did not pull the trigger.
I know. What I don't get is if Wendell is actually the brother of one of your murderers, then why did he come out now? After all this, and why didn't he kill you when he got...
That is what I intend.
Right.
That is what he claimed.
Damn, Becker. We should...
We do not have...
Not yet. I don't know if you heard, but the old... I'm not even sure if he's in a state to talk, but it probably would... Anyway, I think I need a little rest after all this excitement.
I look for...
Did you hear? We're moving the old man to a private clinic in 20 minutes.
Good. I don't think I can last a minute longer in this stench. Hey, where do you think you're going?
To talk to the...
You're the only one who actually showed up to pay him a...
Does he?
Yeah, about you being granted human rights. He's rooting...
I served this town with every drop of my sweat.
I always try to improve people's lives. I was good to them. Michael, is that you?
Someone in OCP was supporting Wendell's operation.
ROBOCOP? I'm getting close to my find, but you came back from... Tell me.
The pain is crushing.
That is not what I wanted to hear. I believe that... Unfortunately, I have not completed...
Are you referring to Max Becker?
That weasel seeks not only to destroy... I know you would never let anyone jeopardize the good name of OC... Before... That's better. I can always count on you. Can't I? Thank you, son.
The helicopter is on its way.
Why the long face, Robo? They'll pump him full of OCP's cocktails and come Monday morning. Signing deals.
We need to get him ready for the transfer.
I won't allow you to treat me like this. I am the mayor of this city. RoboCop, you have to intervene.
Is there a problem?
This man is preventing me from exposing... Its patience is the best depiction of what OCP wants to do. A brave policewoman shot in the line of duty is crammed. This is what Delta City stands.
But the time you had your tonsils removed, you were staying...
We're not talking about me. We need to talk about the... RoboCop, please stop this madness. Make a statement. That policewoman is your partner.
Lewis should be treated.
Hey, cameraman, you got that? Even an OCP robot sees the hypocrisy. Say no to Delta City. Vote for the neighbor. Okay, guys, we're leaving.
We should find him a cozy, secluded, preferably padded room.
intentions become clear, maybe he wants to thank you for catching Wendell.
I only seek answers.
You came, so you can follow a command. Surprising.
Surrender, or there will be trouble.
Defiant as usual. Your creators screwed up the job by not installing an off switch. Well, it doesn't pay to fix their mistakes. It's cheaper just to replace you. So, ROBOCOP, meet the future of law enforcement. Power like yours, but at the push of a button. That is why it is not only more effective than you, but infinitely more obedient. That's just a fragment of the speech I had prepared. But hell, this product speaks for itself.
ROBOCOP, what's the status?
This is no appreciation party.
Gunshots? What's going on?
Becker has introduced me to his new robots.
UEDs? They're already functional? Mr. Becker bragged about them during my onboarding. I'll try to find something that can help. Just give me a sec.
Cleansing streets. Terminating aggression. Pressing hostile activity. Drop your weapon. Continue the fight. Delivery. Resisting arrest.
Don't get excited. This was just a warm-up.
ROBOCOP, I got something. A headless UED will start shooting other droids. It's a bug that ended a presentation in front of the OCP board. I'm looking at the footage now.
Let us see if they ever got around to fixing it.
Warm-up is over. Get ready for the real strike. I knew the guy that made you. Bob Morton, right? An arrogant brown-noser. I used to be happy that he was dead. One less asshole on my way to the chairman's seat, you know? But now, I wish you that you could see your end.
more on the UED project. The old man didn't like it much and wanted to shut it down. He was certain that your brain was what was making you superior to them, so Becker continued to work on the project in secret.
He took a big gamble.
Hey, who are you talking to? Is that Oedipus guy helping you? Well, once I'm done with you, his career is over. You are Durham. You could become a strong part of my your redundant part of behavior.
Suppressing hostile activity. Drop your weapon. Continue the fight. Execution of
Becker knows you are helping me.
He gave me access to the OCP data himself. Under these circumstances, I feel obliged to use them any way I see fit.
Until now, I didn't want to damage you too much, but no more.
Give up. Resisting arrest. Give up. Pacifying criminal. Drop your weapon.
Do you think OCP will keep you running indefinitely? You cost too much and object too often. You and the police are unprofitable. That's why I made the urban enforcement droids. I'm gonna replace all of you with them. Appreciate being among the first to know. You know what? I'll turn you off anyway. You can resist, but it doesn't change anything. I won't let something like you kill my project.
Abide my jurisdiction. I am the police. Enforcing peace. Resisting arrest. Ceasefire. Submission authority. Surrender. Enforcing peace. Give up. Ceasefire. I am the police. Pacifying criminal. I am the police.
What the hell just happened?
Becker!
Oh, just stop right there.
Great performance, RoboCop. And Mr. Becker, it was an excellent presentation. You promised to show me a reliable remedy for this crime wave. And you really did.
Yes, I've been working on UEDs for the past 5 years.
I meant RoboCop. He's proved once again that he's still the top player.
Excuse me? It just barged in here and started accusing me of conspiracy without a shred of proof. It is not stable.
I have Wendell's confession.
Oh, do you mean the guy that's been harvesting human organs? Very reliable source. You keep forgetting that your organic components are the bane of my entire existence. They complicate things. I need a simple tool. A tool that I can control. And until this remote is in my hands, I have that... Oh!
Well, it's time for me to go. Thank you, Mr. Becker, for your presentation. I'll be watching the progress of your project. But until then, keep up the excellent work, ROBOCOP.
And you better keep an eye on that remote.
That should do it. What's going on over there?
Becker's here, and the cops are not happy. Becker tested an army of robots on ROBOCOP. Can you believe that?
That is so unethical. To conduct an experiment without our supervision?
Right.
Hey, Becker's here. Let me get my hands on him.
It's a new age, and you have to accept it. My robots are here to stay. Detroit will become the first city policed entirely by my machines. No brains, no glitching, total control.
So that's it? You just gonna replace us?
You've already been replaced, honey. Can't you see it?
What are you talking about? Murphy's one of us.
You're a little confused. That's ROBOCOP you're talking about. Murphy's the guy who's legally dead.
That's it. We are going on strike.
We are cops. Cops do not go on strike.
That's the spirit, old-timer. I have important people to meet, multi-million-dollar contracts to sign. You know, the usual.
Well, that sucks. We can't just sit here and do nothing.
You can do something. Your cruiser needs cleaning after your last shift. If you have a hard time finding something to do, come to me. That goes for the rest of you too. Murphy, briefing room, now! First of all, I don't want to hear a word about those damn robots. Now that the milk is spilled, we are looking for a mole in OCP that's been protecting it. As hard as it is to believe, Becker...
Yeah, but he's still a prick.
Sure is, but there's still a...
It's gotta be the rookie. I'm sitting right... So?
We start by
What are you suggesting?
I pay Wendell a...
Good thinking. You can try to squeeze a...
If I get my hands on him, I will...
Hey, Murphy! That news lady's in the lobby waiting to talk to you.
"13 dead after the celebration of Guatemalan Independence Day. The authorities explained they mistook the intense outbursts of joy for another
Robo, do you have a minute?
Are you here?
That depends entirely. I've been sent here to conduct. For some reason, people value your opinion.
No, thank you.
Roll the tape. I'm here at Metro West conducting an interview with a machine that... ROBOCOP. One of the more contentious points brought up. Many believe that Delta City will Mayor Cusack spoke at length about the illegal evictions that OCP has been planning. Other candidates, namely John Mills, believe that... What are your thoughts on this subject? Is Delta...
Delta City could be helpful.
So you agree with Mayor Cusack
that leaving the construction in OCP's hands might lead to more trouble. Thank you for clarifying your stance on this important topic. This has been ROBOCOP for Channel 9. We've got what we needed.
I saw Becker tear the rookie a new one for what he did at that factory. I wouldn't be surprised if he was already...
Oh, she is doing real good. She had that